What's going on, everybody? This is Captain Obvious. You guys are the 11 crew, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Alright guys, what I have for you today is my Roulette Booth minigame. Okay, it's basically just a game where you see who can survive. You may not get any winners at all. There is a possibility where nobody will win. But it's a fun little game. Now, I did do a skit on it a while ago. It was from an older channel. I had called it the Suicide Booth, and I thought that name was just in poor taste. So we're changing it to Roulette Booth, and the mechanics are way better. I fixed the redstone. I made it so much better. So much better. Okay, so let's just press the button and see who, if anybody, survives. Okay. One person got hit there. Ah, there we go. 3 of them are dead right now. They're gone. Nope, nobody. There we go. Now you do have to watch out because the arrows could shoot out. Let's see, will there be a winner? There may be a winner today. We'll see. Oh. Let's keep going. You can press it as many times as you want. There you go. We're down to 3, guys. We are down to 3. You know what? I think I forgot to... Yeah, I think I forgot to put stuff back in those guys' booth. I think that's exactly what it is, because those two have not gotten off yet. Or gotten shot or anything yet. Yeah. I definitely didn't put anything in there. We're going to declare these two guys the winners only because their stuff is not activated. But anyway, you see basically how it is. And then you obviously have these here for the lava in the back. So it's pretty cool. And you can put whatever you want in there. So here, if you come inside here, you see we have a lava bucket. We got an arrow of poison, regular arrows, arrow of regen, snowball, and arrow of decay. But you can feel free to put in whatever you'd like. Okay, so let's start right here. Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need 8 droppers, 8 dispensers, or you can have more if you want to make the game bigger. We're going to have, is it 8? Yeah, 8 hoppers. We're going to have 8 birch fence gate or whatever kind of fence gate you want. Keep in mind, if your world is set to, things burn, I think fence gates burn. I'm not sure. I always have it set up anyway, but you may just have to change it for this game. You're going to need 8 redstone comparators. You're going to need a bunch of repeaters. I want to say 12. That sounds right. Take some stacks of blocks with you. I'm going to be using chiseled quartz, regular quartz, and polished andesite, so I'm going to have, all of those with me. All right, you're going to need 8 slabs, 1 button. You're going to need, I think it's 16 glass. I don't know why I have 20 there. I think it's 16. 8 pressure plates. I'm going to be using the stone. 8 sticky pistons. Different colors of concrete for the design, so I'm going to be using purple and red concrete. I forgot to count those out. Some iron bars. I think 4 is all you need. You are going to need a 8 non-stackable items. So I would just say take 8 pieces of dirt and then have 8 stackable items. Or I'm sorry, these are stackable. 8 stackable and then 8 of the non-stackable. That's a 50-50 chance. You can always play around with the chances as well, and I'll show you when we get to that point. So 8 wooden swords. Take like, I don't know, 40 or so. Oh no, I'm sorry. You know what? For these repeaters. Yeah, I think I said the right amount. And then for the redstone, I don't know, maybe take a half a stack. Anywhere between 32 and 44 should be good. Okay, so let's get this started. So we're going to start out with all of these. This, that. I'm trying to think what we need really quick to get everything going. Oh, and obviously we need some redstone. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to go 1, skip, actually just run a line like this. 1, skip a space, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, those are where your dispensers are going to go. Okay. And then you can just come back in and put blocks there. Just like that. Beautiful. Oops. And there as well. Okay, and then for the ends, you can build those up. And then for the middle here, you're just going to put a block on the bottom and glass like that. Okay, and then run another layer on top. Okay, and then what I like to do is where the glass is, now I'm going to put solid blocks and then put glass in between. And that's just so the people in the booth can kind of look up as they're dying. Just a nice little thing for them. Okay, cool. Now we're going to switch over to our chiseled quartz. Okay, we're going to break down 2 and break the block in front of it. So break down, break the block. Break down, break the block. Break down, break the block. So I think you guys kind of get the idea. And the reason we're breaking the block is so we don't lock the dispensers, because this will be on when people are standing in it. You'll see what I mean. Okay, we do not want to lock the randomizers, so you're just going to put redstone there, and then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put, now I'm going to put the chiseled here. Okay, so this is where the chiseled's going to go, just like that. And then in front of it, you're going to break down 2. Whoops. Okay, so in front of it, you're just going to break down 2. And you're going to put down your sticky pistons facing up. And then that is where I'm going to be using my polished andesite. Okay, like so. Perfect. Now we just have to find the middle. So it's the 5th, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's the 4th column, not counting the ends. So column of glass, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right in the middle here. Okay. And you know this because you have 4 dispensers. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be right in the middle. Okay. So this is where we want to do. We want to dig this 2 down. Okay, but in the meantime, let's go around here. And we're just going to put chiseled quartz. Oops. Like so. Okay, same thing on this side. Chiseled quartz. Perfect. Okay, and what we want to do is we want to go another 2 back so we can just break it there. There we go. Keep it even. See how we had the redstone and then the block behind it? So right in the middle of that, you're going to put 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and then you can come out 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of redstone. And that's just to be able to see everything. Okay, and then you're just going to cover that up. You can actually put that back. There we go. Okay, and this is where your button's going to go. Or pressure plate. You could just have another pressure plate there. That is entirely up to you. I don't think I need that anymore or that. Right? We don't need dispensers either. So now we can bring all this down. Cool. Okay, and then oops, actually I need to finish this up. And then what we're going to do is just come out, is it 2 to the left and right? No, it's 1. Okay, so it's 1 to the left and right, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have this little pattern going like that. It's basically just 2 past every single time. Okay, and that just kind of gives a little bit of shape to it. Of course, you don't have to do that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go behind it like this. Okay, we want to find that middle one, so there's the middle one. Okay, just like that. And we're going to dig 2 down for all of these spots. Now, here's where we're going to be putting our droppers. So you can see if we had that on, right? If we had a block here, this would be locking it because that redstone's going to be on when somebody's inside of it. So that's why those have to not be there. Okay? And here's what we're going to do. We're going to put a dropper facing up, a dropper facing up, a dropper facing up, and then leave that for now. So start on the end. The droppers go right underneath where the dispensers go. So dropper, dropper, or right where the holes are, dropper. Okay? And the reason we're not doing anything else for a second is because we want to break that. We want to put a piece of redstone there. Okay, whoops. We want to put a block on top. Okay. Then to the left and the right, we want to put, there we go. We want to put we want to put not a dispenser. We want to put a repeater. Okay, going like that. And now we can come in here and we can put our dropper going up there and our dropper going up there and put redstone dust on that. Now, in between each of these, we're going to put a repeater, break, repeater, break, repeater. Okay, so the repeaters are on the third block down. So 1, 2, 3. Same thing going this way. Break it. Put down a repeater. Break it, repeater. Break, repeater. Oh, and you know what? For this first one here, sorry. You don't actually have to put, you can actually put redstone. Right there. And right there. So under these two droppers, you can have redstone. Okay, because this one is covered by this one here. These two go off because of this. Okay, and then what I like to do is just cover that back up. Okay, and then cover those. Just like so. Cool. And actually, I like to cover the ends too. You don't have to, but I like to. Okay. Oh, you know what? Actually, before we do that, sorry. We do have to get in there to fill these up. We can, you know what? Never mind. We could fill it up with we can just fill it up with the hoppers. Okay, so now I just put hoppers on top of these. Okay, perfect. And now, like I said, now you want to make sure you run through and you fill it up. I'm just going to do a 50-50 chance. Okay, so we're just going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here's the 8th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm just going to run. I'm actually just going to, it's actually easier this way. I'm just going to throw a piece in every single one of these. And now we're going to take some more swords. So I need 7 swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because I already have the 8th here. Okay, and we're just going to throw it in. Whoops. Okay, it's actually a lot easier to fill it up this way. I didn't even think about that. I filled it up the long way. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now what we got to do is coming out of the back of these. Okay, like this. We're going to take our comparators. And we're going to go right there. Just like that. Because we're going to take the signal. And I've done a ton of randomizers. Just so you guys know, when a comparator is taking a signal and reading what is inside. Okay, so in this case, once the button is pressed and the dropper pushes an item up here, if it pushes up the sword, we're going to get a signal of 3 and it's going to activate this. If it pushes up the grass block, it's only going to get a signal of 1. It's not going to be strong enough for what we're about to do to set this off. Therefore, nothing will come out in the suicide booth or the roulette booth. Okay? So just keep that in mind. So now let me just take this and this and redstone. Okay, and I'm just going to go around it really quick and decorate it. You don't have to do any of this. As a matter of fact, I actually think it's going to be covered. I don't even think we need to do it. It's like OCD, sorry. Okay, perfect. So now all we got to do is put one piece of redstone right in front of the block where the comparators are. Nope, do not do that. Okay. Then you're going to come across like so and cover up the comparators. Okay, that's really important. Cover that up. And then another really important thing is what you want to do is make sure you take those half slabs, you crouch and you put them on the top part of the dispensers here. Now, why do we do that? Because it was getting locked up. I don't know exactly what was locking it up, but it was getting locked up and nothing was coming out. No signal. And then you just go like that. You just walk it up. Okay, so now what it's going to do is it's going to set this block off, which, as you know, is connected to that, and it's fine. Plus, you can actually still come in here and put stuff in the dispenser. So here's where you would fill up whatever you want. I'm going to leave that up to you. I would say definitely get a lava bucket in there. That would be a quick death. Then do maybe poison arrows. And the reason you want to do arrows and not potions are because potions are strong enough to go a couple blocks over. So let's say this one has a potion of poison in it, and it goes off. It might hit this one too. And what if this guy's never activated? So you don't want to. You want to keep the damage to the individual booths themselves. That is very, very important. Very important. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to come in here with your pressure plates and put them inside there. Okay, and since there's nobody in there yet, just put temporary blocks down on top of this, because what we want to do is we want to get our gates up. Okay, so put your gate, open it like that. Just place, open, place, open, place, open. You guys get it. Okay, and then you're just going to break those blocks. Okay, now you can walk in there, and when you're done, boom, it's going to go up, and you are stuck. Okay, and then you are stuck to end the game completely, so you would just have to break it. I know that's kind of a pain in the butt, but I didn't want to put any kind of complicated signals and you know, muck up the easy redstone that's there. So you do have to place that, but now it's ready to go. Okay, it is completely ready to go. So all we got to do now is put the final decorations on. Okay, so what we're going to do is find that middle one, which is here. Go 1, 2, find the middle one again, 1, 2, and put this one on the third one from the end, just like that. Okay, put blocks here, going all the way across. I believe it's 2 up, right? Hold on. So it goes 2, and then it stair steps 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So now we're just going to stair step it like that. That's 1, 2, 3. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's 5. And then we got one more. Oops. So just like that. Cool. Okay, again, find the center. You want to do your B first. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, hold on. Okay, it's 5 high and 4 across. That's what I did. So you're going to come 5 high. All right, so this is your center. It's going to start right here. Okay, and this is your B. So 2, 3, 4. Come down like that. I'm sure you guys know how to do B. Then we're going to skip a space, and this is going to be the R. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Oops. R's are a little bit trickier to make. And boom. And there's your roulette booth, just like that. Easy peasy, ready to go. And yeah, now you can do something else with this if you don't like this here. You can extend the glass out and whatever the case may be. You do it how you want it. I happen to like this. I think this looks really, really cool. I think it works well. And it should be really fun if you guys have a big server and you want to play, like, you know, just one really big game where you don't mind people dying. Maybe you could set up beds behind it or something. Or just incorporate this somewhere into a build. Okay? That's going to do it for me. Until next time, Captain Obvious out. Peace.